Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as if this case wasn't already weird, it literally just took another crazy turn. And to be honest with y'all, I don't know who D4VD's attorney is, but I think the signs of foul play is more obvious than ever, because you would have to be a fool not to think that D4VD or someone he's associated with had something to do with this young girl's demise, allegedly. But even if he didn't, the fact that she was found in a car that belonged to him and it was abandoned not too far from his house, and the family pointed him out as being the last person that she was seen with, is crazy. Not to mention, when she went missing, she was still around him due to the timeline leading up to her disappearance, where some may have thought she was kidnapped, while others feel she was just being grown and wanted to stay with her older boyfriend freely. Now, other than that, y'all, D4VD has music and videos that are oddly similar to describing the unaliving of a young female, but I guess some people will argue that it's just a form of artistic expression. And although it sounds a little bit sketchy, I guess these are the technicalities and loopholes that you can use whenever you have some type of money, status, and going against the law. The fact that D4VD hasn't been arrested yet is crazy. But now we're also hearing that according to LAPD, the artist has been clear of any foul play. In fact, there wasn't any murder involved according to them, and D4VD is classified as innocent for now. Now maybe I'm caught in the Matrix, or it's clear as day that these entertainers get a different type of law system than the rest of us. Because at minimum, the normal person would think that being that they don't have any clear suspects, if anything, D4VD is one, due to the fact that she was literally found in the trunk of a vehicle that belongs to him in an area that's close to the house he was staying at. Like, what more evidence do you need? And even if you didn't want to charge him all the way, he's at least, at bare minimum, a top suspect at this point, right? Well, wrong. Because as of today, November 10th, 2025, it'll just come out that LAPD are deciding not to charge the artist. And it's strange because if they decided not to charge him, then what was the sense in going to the house he was staying at with a warrant and searching the premises? What was the sense in even investigating him when they had the biggest piece of evidence and decided to ignore it? Not to mention, it took them a while to hand over the body to the family, and within the time that they had the body, it's no telling what was done, whether it was cover-ups or whatever. But it was just weird how they took a good amount of time to hand over the body, as they claimed they were doing their investigations. If I was the family, I would hire my own private investigator to make sure it wasn't no foul play involved, because something don't smell right. To make matters even strange, right after LAPD searched the house of D4VD that he was staying in, belonging to the manager ended the lease immediately after, and D4VD no longer stays there. He claims that he had no idea the artist was staying there in the first place, and he is unaware of any evidence that was collected from the raid. Sounds like he's trying to clear his own name. Now, what in the world would make them want to terminate a lease if they know they didn't have no wrongdoing in the situation suddenly after it was a raid and evidence was collected? Didn't make matters even more strange, there's a video surfacing showing Celeste at one of his concerts just weeks before her passing on August 24th, showing her backstage with D4VD's brother wearing the same exact outfit that she was found in the Tesla. Now, law enforcement don't know how authentic the video is according to them, but it will also play into the fact that her body was found badly decomposed on September 8th, which will be 2 weeks after she was seen at the concert. Now, according to a Zoom Bang LA article concerning the LAPD stating that they feel a murder wasn't involved, it'll state, quote, the Los Angeles Police Department has stated there is no evidence of murder in the ongoing D4VD and Celeste Rivas investigation update. Officials confirmed the only potential offense identified so far involves the concealment of Rivas' body found in the vehicle registered to the artist. The update came after intense public speculation online about the nature of Rivas' death and her connection to musician D4VD. However, investigators have emphasized that no charges have been filed and the case remains focused solely on determining whether a crime beyond concealment occurred. Now, I find it funny how they keep focusing, like they said, on concealment of a body that was either unalive or just a body that's no longer living. But at the end of the day, we still haven't heard of them talking about any jail time concerning the fact that a dead body was found in this vehicle. So whether they're focusing on concealment or not, what's the charges for that? And who's going to take accountability? Now, somehow, some way, we're already in November, 2 months and 2 days since her body has been discovered, and still the Los Angeles medical examiner has not yet determined the cause or manner of Celeste's demise. They don't have a motive or any suspects yet, but they do say that if it was no indication of foul play, then he wouldn't be charged with murder. Now, from the beginning, LAPD have already made it very clear that they're more focused on possible body concealment rather than a homicide, which is strange because why would you care more about where the body was found opposed to who did it, how it happened, and who's responsible, right? The body concealment is one thing, but let's also talk about how the body got there, right? You mean to tell me there's no surveillance? You mean to tell me there's nothing showing where this Tesla came from, how the body got inside? It's not making sense, right? And the fact that they rather focus on body concealment than a homicide says a lot. But my thought is, whether it's body concealment or not, why isn't anybody incarcerated for it, right? We're talking about a whole body that was found unalive. And even if it's being concealed, she didn't put herself there. So now it's way past concealment. It's also to the fact that somebody tried to hide it, which shows that it had to be some type of foul play, because if it wasn't, the easy or normal thing to do would simply be to call the cops, right? Even if y'all was doing drugs, you know you had no reason to be guilty of anything, especially if it's somebody you care for. Why wouldn't you want to call the cops or try to save her life? You mean to tell me there's no calls of the ambulance or 911 to try to see what's wrong to save somebody that you love, and it's been weeks? Something ain't right. And even if it's not due to somebody brutally beating her or shots or stabs or whatever the case may be, these days as a drug dealer, if you was to give somebody drugs and they pass away, you will be held accountable. So if that's the case in this situation, who's going to be held accountable? This is why going after who actually put the body there and finding out what happened makes more sense than just body concealment. We can't just factor out that there wasn't a murder because we don't know totally. So I don't know, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of weirdness going on within this whole situation. I want to hear what you guys think about this. Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.